Well, I just got the poll numbers in.
Yeah? How am I doing?
Well, it looks like you've got a 3.
3%? That's it? How could 97% vote for him?
No, I didn't say that. I said 3. 3 people are projected to vote for you.
What? 3?
I'm surprised it's that many.
Well, you're voting for me, right?
Yeah, only because I hate Harrington more. At least you aren't evil on purpose.
Wait, that makes 1, 2, 3.
Well, I was done convicted of a felony.
What felony?
Indecent exposure to livestock.
Okay, he can't be your campaign manager anymore.
Well, we can't fire him. We'll lose the crucial hillbilly vote. They're all his kinfolk.
Yep, all of them.
Just demote him to a less public position.
Good idea. Cletus, go dig up some dirt on our good friend Mr. Harrington.
Can I done borrow your shovel?
I mean, metaphorical dirt. Find something bad about him.
Ah, that's easier.
Well, that was a bad idea.
I can disavow him.
Who's your new campaign manager going to be? No, I have a reputation to maintain.
Don't look at me. I'm the media. I'm not allowed to take sides.
Fine, I'll go find a new campaign manager. You go infiltrate the media.
You mean go to work?
Whatever words you want to use for it.
I'm heading that way. Give me a ride?
All right, sure. Come on.
Why aren't you covering the weird one more?
Well, because he's my roommate.
Right, you should be getting every story first.
Isn't that a breach of ethics?
Oh, ethics. Mr. Ethics here wants us to be more ethical with all his ethics.
Wait, we don't want ethics?
I have a question for you. How much do ethics earn?
In respect?
In cash.
Some?
Oh, well, some. Let me tell you something. This newspaper is running so far in the red, we have to lay off 1,100 people just to break even.
We only employ 900 people.
So you see my problem. I'm going to put this as gently as possible. Screw ethics. I want you to run this story into the ground until the election's competitive, because close races sell papers.
Are you sure?
Do you want that number to be 1,099 by the end of the day?
Fine, but I won't like it.
Oh, well, that changes everything if you don't like it.
Does it?
No. Find an anonymous source in the Joe campaign and start writing. Sir, Mr. Harrington? The Joe campaign just fired their campaign manager.
Excellent. They're falling apart much faster than I expected.
There's not a lot there to fall apart. In the most recent polls, they got an estimated 3 votes, total.
Good. It looks like the campaign fund is my vacation fun again this year.
Actually, sir, we have a plan. We want you to campaign hard for this. Treat this Joe like a real competitor. In fact, we think you should anonymously fund his campaign.
What? Are you insane? Why?
You've run unopposed for the last 3 elections. People are starting to get restless. We need it to look like you legitimately beat a serious competitor to discourage people from running against you next time.
Brilliant, Carl. Brilliant. I knew there was a reason I paid you.
Thank you, sir.
So, what will your strategy be as my campaign manager?
I set your only hope is to break into your opponent's headquarters and find their plan.
Next! So let's say I'm in a debate and my opponent makes a surprise announcement. How do I counter that?
Magnus Smash.
Huh, yeah. Next.
Be tougher on Mexicans.
Next. You weren't on the list.
I was selling drugs outside and I saw the sign.
Next. Oh, I figured you'd be a Harrington guy.
I am. I just thought I'd tell you I'm writing a song about how much you hate America.
Next!
Listen, I may be a businessman and you may be a politician, but I think we're one and the same. We both broker deals, right? It's all the same.
Wait, where do I know you from?
You know what this is? This is my watch. It's a Rolex. You don't get a Rolex by not knowing how to close a deal. This election, this is just a deal.
Oh, I got it. You're the guy from Die Hard.
What? What? From what now?
Die Hard, you're the 80s beard guy. The one who sold out Bruce Willis and got shot in the face.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
You're totally him. You're on cocaine in his wife's office, remember? Nakatomi Plaza. Professor Snape is a German terrorist.
Listen, I got things to do. I probably have a message on my car phone. Let's just close this. What do you say?
I say, next! Next!
Sorry, buddy. I'm the last one.
Okay, fine. You're in. Now go find me money.
Got it, Joey, baby.
We're sorry, the number you've dialed has been disconnected.
Hey, you find a campaign manager yet? I need an anonymous source in your campaign.
Dude, I totally did. Remember the 80s beard guy from Die Hard?
Yeah, he got shot in the face by Professor Snape.
He's totally my campaign manager now.
Well, great. Now he's not anonymous. Anonymous source. I need you to send an anonymous source to feed me information.
Got it. Meet him in the underground parking garage in 10 minutes.
Hello?
Hello. This is your anonymous source. I have information for you.
Joe?
No, anonymous source. Take this information about Harrington.
Okay, fine, Mr. Anonymous.
Good. Also, you are out of ice cream at home. Pick some up.
Real smooth.
Hello, this is Joe. Blast!
I didn't hear that. We can't print this.
Sure we can. This is news.
Even if this isn't a complete fabrication, it's completely irrelevant to the campaign.
It speaks to character. And it'll get people completely enraged. Run with it.
Are you sure?
CNN will pick this up.
Fine.
Sir, is this true?
Yes, but how did it get out?
Have you done anything to any dogs or children recently?
Not in public.
We have to stop this. I've got a press conference scheduled for this afternoon.
My fellow Americans, I assure you that I hate neither dogs nor children. I own several of both, and they're practically members of my family.
We'll now take a few questions.
Congressman Harrington, we've received unconfirmed reports that you've recently engaged in kicking dogs. Is there any truth to this?
Absolutely not. There's a reason those reports are unconfirmed, and that's because it's just not true.
Great news, Joey, baby. I've secured some capital for this operation.
Great, how much?
You sitting down?
I pretty clearly am.
$1 million.
Seriously? From who?
Oh, you know, here and there.
How here and there?
The usual. Tobacco lobby, oil companies, Al-Qaeda, the Harrington campaign, a couple unions.
Wait, back up. The Harrington campaign? Did you ask why?
Listen, J-Man, let me tell you a little something about business. You don't ask, so I didn't ask. It'll be fine.
I would like to formally express concern.
Just leave it to me.
Wow, it really is 80s beard guy.
I know, how cool is that?
Didn't he get shot?
Beats me. So what's the poll looking like?
38%. Harrington blew off the dog things pretty easily, though.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's time to execute phase 2.
You're listening to the last bastion of patriotism in this America-hating country. Mike McCall in the morning. The question of the day, can we as a nation afford a leader who doesn't kick dogs? Let's go to the phones.
Yes. Hi, Mike. Love your show. Thanks for being the last non-terrorist on the airwaves.
And last, non-communist, what's on your mind?
America's enemies are practically dogs. Unless you get your news from mainstream media, you know that. They even eat out of bowls on the floor like dogs.
Yes, Free Republic just ran an article about that. Sickening. Please go on.
That's really what's wrong with Congress, if you think about it. They won't kick dogs at home. They won't kick dogs abroad. I want my representative to kick dogs. It may not be politically correct to say, but some dogs just need to be kicked.
Well said. Very well said. And I'm going to go home after my show and kick my dog for America. It's my patriotic duty. Up next, we scan the police logs for crimes committed by illegals that the liberal media won't tell you about. Which local paper employs an illegal as a writer? Stay tuned. What do you mean we're tied?
I'm sorry, sir, but we're tied. I can't explain it.
I had McCall spin the dog thing.
I know, but you're losing ground.
There's only a week until the election. I need a wider lead. I can't lose that psychopath.
Leave it to me, sir. I have a few favors left to call in.
So I was thinking,
Don't do that.
I can't help it.
Fine, go on.
You heard you're tied, right?
Yeah, cool stuff.
With a 6-term congressman,
Yep,
without any experience,
yeah.
with most of your money donated by your opponent,
Apparently, yes.
despite the fact that your campaign manager was on cocaine in a Bruce Willis movie.
He swears it wasn't him.
Have you even made a speech or campaigned at all?
Dude, I haven't left the house in 8 days.
How are you tied?
God bless America, man. God bless America.
In election news, the academic world has lined up in support of Congressman Harrington, claiming that his opponent, relative unknown Joe, doesn't have the education or experience to effectively lead. The report has apparently carried a lot of weight with voters. Joe's poll numbers have dropped 18 points. Up next, dog chow, safe for humans or not.
Since when does a guy need education or experience to be a politician?
Beats me, man. Do we know any academics?
Just one.
Oh, okay. I'd just like to make it known that I oppose this idea.
So noted.
Dudes, as dean of something or other at this place, I have to respectfully disagree with the other academic dudes at that other place. Joe's like all good to lead and stuff.
Dr. Carlos, what exactly makes Joe such a great leader?
Joe? Who's Joe, man?
Following the stunning endorsement of the UC Santa Cruz Dean of Academics, the race is once again tied going into tomorrow's election. This most hotly contested congressional race is drawing Democrats and Republicans from around the country, as well as unprecedented interest from the internet political community.
Why did they make Dr. Carlos Dean of Academics?
I have interest around the country? Awesome.
Well, man, I gotta hand it to you. You might do it.
I'm as surprised as anyone, man. I don't even know.
Well, polls should close any minute.
I'm scared. Hold me.
No, I don't think so.
Shh, Joey baby. They're calling it.
With polls closed, Channel 7 News is prepared to call the congressional race for